Here's the last 24 hours in geopolitics. US President Donald Trump confirmed he had authorized CIA covert operations in Venezuela and said his administration was considering land-based military action following several US strikes on Venezuelan boats. Trump justified the move by citing illicit substance trafficking, while Venezuela accused Washington of violating international law and seeking regime change, amid criticism that the US actions lack legal justification or supporting evidence. Russia launched a large-scale projectiles on Ukraine's energy infrastructure, hitting gas facilities in multiple regions and causing outages across 8 areas, including Kharkiv and Poltava. The attack coincided with President Zelensky's trip to Washington to meet Donald Trump for talks on possible US supplies of Tomahawk cruise projectiles, which Moscow warned would severely damage its relations with Washington. This as US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth warned that Washington and its allies would impose costs on Russia if the invasion of Ukraine continues, urging NATO members to boost purchases of US military equipment for Kyiv. Pakistan and Afghanistan's current government agreed to a 48-hour ceasefire following border clashes and reported Pakistani strikes on Kabul and Kandahar. Both sides accused the other of initiating the fighting, which left civilians deceased and caused heavy casualties according to conflicting claims, while the UN urged restraint amid rising regional concern over the escalating unrest. Syrian President Ahmed al-Sharaa met Vladimir Putin in Moscow for their first talks since the fall of Bashar al-Assad, signaling efforts by both sides to maintain cooperation despite past hostilities. Sharaa affirmed Russia could keep its military bases in Syria, while Putin emphasized friendly ties as Moscow seeks to preserve influence after Assad's exile and reduced military presence. The African Union suspended Madagascar after the military seized power and confirmed Colonel Michael Randrianarina as president following Parliament's impeachment of Andry Rajoelina. Randrianarina, set to be sworn in on the 17th of October, pledged elections within 2 years and denied staging a coup, while the UN and foreign governments expressed concern over the unconstitutional change of power. US President Donald Trump said Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi had pledged to stop purchasing Russian oil, describing it as a big step, and adding that he would next seek similar action from China. The statement followed Trump's recent tariffs on Indian exports aimed at pressuring New Delhi to curb its Russian crude imports, though Indian officials have not confirmed making such a commitment.